So Nate, what's your gross revenue for this year?
We're projected to land a little over 9 million in total gross revenue.
Wow, that's a lot. And what was your first year like?
So year one was like $50,000 in revenue.
So the company's 14 years old.
That's right.
So in 14 years, you took a $50,000 business out of the trunk of your 97 Honda Accord to an almost $9 million a year business.
That's right.
Well, how did you do it? Welcome to SC Green TV. My name is Ryan Watkins, and I'm your host. Our goal is to provide you with inspiration and education to help you grow your green industry business. Today, we're going to be meeting with a successful design, build, and maintenance company in beautiful Greenville, South Carolina. The company's called Precision Landscape Management. The CEO and founder, Nate Moses, is going to be telling us a little bit about his company. Let's go talk to Nate. So Nate, tell us about how Precision Landscape Management first got started.
Precision Landscape Management got started back in 2010 in very, very humble beginnings. Actually started with a car. I didn't actually have a truck when I started the company. And so it was I remember clearly, it was a 1997 Honda Accord, 4-door champagne color. You've probably seen one or 100.
I had an Accord.
You had one,
I
all right.
had a 95 forest green.
Okay, awesome. It was 4-door, and I remember like having to put the back seat down so I could fit the push mower into the trunk of the car.
That's hilarious.
And so yeah, that's how we got started.
So didn't need a truck, didn't need a trailer. So anybody who's out there going, I don't have all the right tools, I don't have all the right gear, what do you say to them?
I'd say, look, if you've got some drive, you got some ambition, and you have a vision for what you think is possible, you just need to go out there and try it.
This episode is brought to you by the Horticulture Program at Spartanburg Community College. Enroll today to grow your career in the green industry. Dream it, chase it, live it at Spartanburg Community College. So Nate, what's your gross revenue for this year?
We're projected to land a little over 9 million in total gross revenue.
Wow, that's a lot. And what was your first year like?
So year one was like $50,000 in revenue.
So the company's 14 years old.
That's right.
So in 14 years, you took a $50,000 business out of the trunk of your 97 Honda Accord to an almost $9 million a year business.
That's right.
Well, how did you do it?
Well, a lot of failures along the way, a lot of trying. Honestly, I think the biggest thing has just been hiring great people who can help facilitate the pursuit of that vision.
Well, let's talk about that. How many team members?
So today we sit right around 80 total staff.
And what did you find was sort of the baseline foundational element in your hiring process? How do you find the right people, and how do you make sure that you are onboarding the right fit?
It's about our core values. We say that our core values is who we are as an organization. There's just certain people that you're like, that's a precision person.
Right.
And that comes down to our core values. We have 5 core values. They're teamwork, heart of service, willing to learn, culture of safety, and pursuit of excellence. And those, when you talk about who somebody is, when we're interviewing somebody, we're looking for things that indicate that they align with those core values. And if they align with those core values, we can tell they are a precision person, they're gonna fit in well here.
As you go through that process, you are really fine-tuning your, I assume, interview questions and sort of the people who are doing the interviews. Tell us about that process.
Yeah. So if I was to ask you, hey Ryan, are you a team player? You'd be like, of course I am.
I am definitely
right?
a team player.
I'm a team player.
Totally.
And I'd say, are you pursuing excellence? You'd be like, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm doing it every day.
Yes.
And so you need to kind of frame the questions in a slightly different way,
Okay.
right? And so for teamwork, you might say, hey Ryan, tell me about a time when you had to work with somebody who maybe it was a challenging situation, but there was a specific outcome that was required, and you had to work with 2 or 3 other people to accomplish it. Just tell me about that. And by asking questions in that way, I will learn through your experiences what it was like for you to work alongside other people, whether that went well, whether there was maybe some attitudes. There's always gonna be some conflict,
Sure.
but how is that handled?
This episode is brought to you by Brownswood Nursery and Landscape, growing quality plants since 1978. Now offering delivery across South Carolina. Visit brownswoodnursery.com and mention SC Green TV for a discount on your first order. So it sounds like digging into the conflict resolution part of their previous work experience is very important to how are they going to handle conflict once they get here.
That's right. It's not all about conflict and conflict resolution, but when you're in a relationship, when you work with other humans, it's naturally going to happen.
Totally.
But we want to know what they were thinking when that came about.
That's great. You're getting inside sort of the emotions of what they were feeling at that time, and then being able to fast forward that to maybe they're going to be on the truck and they're going to be hot and tired and sweaty and hungry.
Definitely.
And how are they going to interact with their teammate?
Right. It's going to happen. Yeah, this is a difficult industry. It's really, really hard work. Your hands get dirty, you're sweating constantly, it's humid outside, maybe it's raining. It's not always perfect conditions. There's days when it's beautiful and you would like nothing more than to do what we get to do. But that's not always the case. It can be a very challenging environment at times. A customer may be upset. And so teamwork and the ability to work with somebody else to provide the outcome for the customer is super, super important to what we do.
So Nate, what's been your involvement with SC Green?
So we joined SC Green many years ago, and we like to show up to all the events. I think it's great education, great networking. I mean, it's a lot of fun just to talk to other contractors and maybe talk about, just some of the challenges that we face and some of the solutions that we learn from other people about how they are successful. Showing up to the events for me and for my team is the highlight, because there's education, you get stuff specific to what you do every day. You're able to chat with other business owners and other business leaders and even other crew members who are able to just kind of share with you their experiences. But we love kind of being connected to the bigger picture of the industry, and it helps us not feel alone in our space, and just gives us an outlet for the networking that we're looking for.
So Nate, what would you say to someone who maybe isn't a member of SC Green?
I would just say, look, it's honestly not that expensive. It's a few $100 for a whole year of membership. And so just go ahead and join. It's a little bit of investment, and then invest your time, be part of the events, be part of what we're trying to do so that you can be connected to the bigger picture of the industry.
Thanks Nate for having us. We really enjoyed getting to learn more about precision landscape management.
I've loved having you here. Thanks for your time.
The founder and CEO, Nate Moses, is going to be telling us, I didn't say where they were. Boppity boop, popped in. Did I fumble on this stupid rock? Today, we're meeting with, Today, we're going to be meeting with a successful design, build, and maintenance company in beautiful Greenville, South Carolina. It's Precision Landscape Management in beautiful Greenville, South Carolina. We nailed that.